Hi everyone, my name is Mishka. So here's how I won the Lorraine Award. So before moving to Montreal for university, I used to live in Rouyn-Noranda, where I graduated CEGEP in Humanities and Social Sciences. The application process with Lorraine is pretty intense and thorough, but the first step is a normal written application where you mainly write about yourself and your passions, and then 2 things you are involved in. So for me, that was Citoyenneté Jeunesse, an organization that amplifies youth voices and opinions all across Quebec. And then I used to coach gymnastics and cheerleading to young kids in my community before I moved out. Let your personality shine through. I did write at some point that I hate olives. You do have to get a recommendation letter from someone in your community. I was able to get mine from my local MP who I was working for at the time. If you move on, you'll get news in October from the scholarship selection committee. That's going to invite you to do pre-interviews online. You have a prompt, a question, and you have to answer in just a minute. So you don't have a lot of time to think and then to answer, and you don't have a direct human interaction. I trusted my instincts and talked about the first things that came to mind when I read the questions. So the next step happens in mid-December, and it's semifinals, where you do have a few interviews online with different interviewers. I was actually abroad in Dubai for COP28 during semifinals, but the committee was really understanding, and we were able to plan a 15-minute interview when I returned, in which we basically just talked about me and my fun facts and my personality and who I am as a person and as a leader. So the last step of this whole selection process is finals, which happens in Toronto at the end of February. Where the foundation and Lorraine flies all 90 finalists to Toronto to have in-person interviews. So at this point, at finals, the foundation does tell you you don't have that much to prepare for your interviews because you just talk about yourself and your passions and your projects, which for me were things I know pretty well, and I went with the flow and didn't prepare much. But we, at that point, had 1 interview with a co-chair of the foundation, 4 individual interviews, 1 panel interview, and 1 lunch interview. After leaving work and the gym, I was with my friend in the car and my phone rang, and I knew it was going to be that call. I sort of didn't want to answer, but my friend made me, and I just had it and had a little discussion with someone from the foundation, who then told me I had won it. And when I graduate in just about 2 years, where everything goes to plan, I'm considering doing a master's in either political science or geography, and then maybe later on teaching at my old CEGEP or working for NGOs in the environment, political, or youth sector.